Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Unity in Naperville. Wow, that's loud and echoey. Which is okay, I guess. Kind of get the reverb vibe. I'm liking it. So whether you're joining us here in person on this beautiful, glorious day, whether you're online on the live stream or even watching later, in Unity in Spirit, there's no time. So whenever you're participating in the service, you're fully here with us. And I should say my name is Kathy Folser. I'll be this. Wow. Well, thank you very much. This is awesome. I'm coming back every week. I get more love here, I tell you what. I will be the service leader today. And as you know, if you've been around, our minister, Reverend Kitty Benson, is on a well-deserved sabbatical. She's resting and she's renewing. She'll be back with us in a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, we are in good hands. Our board is taking care of us. They're here to support us. So thank you, board. They're wearing blue name tags. So if you want to have a chat after the service, or just, anything at all, feel free to find them. And I'm going to ask the board to stand up so we can give you a little more love. We have Mary Beth, Steve, Jeff, our fearless president, Carol. Susan's here. Melinda's not with us today. Melinda, if you're watching, we send you love. Okay. And we have to give a shout out to the volunteers who helped create today's service. So thank you. You see those of us that stand up here, right? And you see Highest Good, you see Kim Char, and it's awesome. But we're just the front end of the service, right? It takes so much from everybody. It really is a community effort, so thank you for that. Also, while Reverend Kitty is away, if you've been around, you know that we've had the most fabulous lineup of guest speakers, guest musicians, guest singers, and today is no exception. We have Megon McDonough with us. I was going to say I'll introduce her in a few minutes, but wow. I don't think she needs to be introduced. But I am going to introduce her in a few minutes. But you know what we do first, always, so please stand as you're able, and Highest Good will take us away.
Through me, Spirit move through me, from head to heart to head. Spirit move through me, from head to heart to head. Let's sing it again. Here we go. Through me, Spirit move through me, from head to heart to head. Through me, Spirit move through. To heart to head, a mighty river is flowing, bringing life to the land. Abundance flows as I fully extend, from head to heart to head. Here we go. Through me, Spirit move through me. From head to heart to head. Through me, Spirit move through me. From head to heart to head. I share from the bounty, because I understand. More blessings flow as I surrender roll, from head to heart to head. So let's let it roll. Through me, Spirit move through me, from head to heart to head. Through me, Spirit move through me, from head to heart to head. So let it flow. Oh, through to move. You know, Kathy, you were, as you were introducing things, talking about volunteers and people who do things, you said we're all that front part of the service. I would have to say we are all that front part of the service, yes? We are the hands, we are the feet, right? And Spirit is flowing through us. Woo! You're all the front of the service.
Yeah.
And it's this one beautiful flow of Spirit that we share. That one love, yes? One love,
One heart.
let's
Get together and feel alright.
one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Everybody, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Everybody, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. People get ready. There's a train coming. Don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. Don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. People get ready. People get ready. There's a train coming. I don't need no baggage. I just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels coming. I don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all. Let's take it up now. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Everybody, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together and feel. How you feeling? You feeling alright? Oh, let's feel alright.
Well, let's just take that energy into prayer and blow the roof off. Let's say a prayer together. Divine Spirit, we know your good flows to us every day. In this now moment, may we open our hearts, open our minds, and let that Spirit bring all its good into our lives in this now moment, in this day. and in this week. And as we hear this divine music today, may it weave in us a tapestry of harmony. And may we take that out into the world and make everyone feel all right. And may it be so as we say, amen.
Please join me in speaking our opening affirmation. The words are on the screen. Together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Thank you. You may be seated.
We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. Spirit divine, come to me. Feeling love, healing me. Open my heart, allow me to see beauty and love lives in me. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy. Healing me. We are holy, open my heart. We are holy, allow me to see. We are holy, beauty and love. We are lives in me. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy. You are whole. We are whole. I am whole.
Oh, thank you. I get lost in that song. It's like a meditation. Oh, bring myself back. Okay. So take a minute, think back, remember what you were doing when you were 14 years old. Okay? Well, let's just hear, shout something out. Clueless. scared of boys, wearing homemade clothes, right? That was me. And the clueless was me too. Okay. So our guest today, Megan, cut her first record when she was 14 years old. Yeah. So now think back to what you were doing when you were 17. So me, clueless, scared of boys, wearing homemade clothes. No, I wasn't wearing homemade clothes by then. By the time she was 17, Megan had been signed to the Wooden Nickels RCA record label, and she started touring. And she was, get this, she was opening for people like John Denver, Harry Chapin, Steve Martin, 17. So I had to print this in really small print. I'm not even going to read the whole thing because otherwise we won't have time for lunch in between the service and the concert. But wow, this is actually online if you want, in the events calendar, if you want to read everything about her illustrious career. If you know anything about folk music, you may know her as one of the founding members of the Four Bitchin' Babes. I guess I'm allowed to say bitchin' in here, right? If it's, if it's part, yeah, it's unity. Yeah, we can say whatever we want. Okay. So, and there's a lot more in Megan's singing career. She has more than 20 solo albums, but in addition to being a singer, she's an actor. She was, no wait, let me get this right. She was nominated for the Joseph Jefferson Award for playing, this is a tongue twister, playing Patsy Cline in Forever Patsy Cline, right? Yeah. Wow. She's appeared in Pump Boys and Dinettes? Pump Boys and Dinettes, right, got that one. She has been in Forever Prine at the Viaduct Theater in Chicago. She's done all kinds of other stuff, and like I said, I can't even read it all, but there's a lot. It's amazing. And in spite of all that, in her bio, she says the most exciting thing about Megan is that she has combined her 40-plus years experience in the recovery field with her spiritual counseling work. And she is now a certified recovery specialist, helping people recover. Okay. It's so impressive. It's so impressive I can't even get through the sentence. People are like, whoa, what? So I won't even finish the sentence because that's just so amazing. Well, I am going to finish the sentence. Just helping people overcome the devastating effects of addiction, alcoholism, other types of addiction, even codependency. So I am so excited for what's about to come. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Megon McDonough.
Oh my gosh. I'm fabulous. Kathy, thank you so much. Kim Shar, always a blessing. And Kevin, thank you so much for doing it right, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So grateful to be here. Whew. I'm being a little mugged by gratitude right now, so give me a, whew. Beautiful. There are moments in the dream when you won't know what they mean. Still you'll travel and try, you'll laugh and you'll cry, till you finally know why. There's a lesson in every goodbye. One day you will see it's true. Every vision comes skating to you. The truth looks you in the eye and sounds like a lullaby as it tells you with a sigh, there's a lesson so close. Right now is the most you'll never know. So take the lesson well between heaven and what we call hell. There's a place where you can fly, or a space where you can try, and love's the law we abide, and the lessons in every goodbye, in every goodbye, in every goodbye. Goodness, thank you. Wow. Am I right? Whew. In January of 2020, I needed to break up with my life, and I didn't know how. I was in an okay place in January, and then the pandemic hit. And of course, we all were. I did not see that coming. But I had a vibe that, but I didn't know what, I thought it was the current administration or something else. But again, I was not in a great place. But yet I kept pushing that river until March 13th. March 12th, I played a gig in Aurora at a place called The Venue, music venue, beautiful venue. It was a singer-songwriter night, and there was just talk of the pandemic beginning. And it was a good show. We didn't have a big house, but I had fun. I was with great songwriters. And then March 13th, lockdown. I was living in Evanston in this cute little apartment upstairs from some friends of mine, and I thought, how long is this gonna last? But and Kim Char and I were talking about this. For her, it was, wow, let's go. For me, complete opposite. And we're both Scorpios. I think that's interesting. I'm just saying that. I'm sure there's something in there. But the message for me was do nothing. Do nothing. Just sit down, stay in your jammies till noon, which is actually kind of one of my favorite things to do anyway. But it took me a little bit to get there. I thought, again, in the beginning, it was like, how do I get online? And my friends were saying, you got to get online, you got to get your rig up, you got to get your camera ready, you got to get your ring light, and you've got to get on Facebook Live. And, I started, I couldn't do it. I simply couldn't do it. I have some friends that we know, some women singer-songwriters. We call ourselves the Queen-agers. My friends Karen Drucker and Jan Garrett and Karen Good and Stowe Good, and we were on Zoom together, kind of, and I said, you guys, guidance is like, do nothing. And and I had no idea how that was going to work. But slowly but surely, I got back to, and then John Prine passed, and I had to post Angel from Montgomery on on Facebook, because it was only right. I knew John. He was from. I said in the post, "Heaven has you now, but Chicago had you first." We certainly weren't close. We were acquaintances, and I loved singing his songs. And we were Lincoln Avenue pals. We played the same clubs, and that was hard. That was like the first, like, oh, this is. I knew it was serious. I didn't know what. Nobody knew what, but. That was the beginning of leaning into, no matter how sad. Oh, and I could only watch things on Netflix like Anne with an E, nothing blowing up, nothing, no catastrophe, no real detective. Anne with an E and Call the Midwife. And I'll tell you why. Because every episode I would cry. I would cry at every episode. And I needed to cry. I was so grief-stricken and so heartbroken over, and then, so it was the administration, the pandemic, and then George Floyd. And I said to the universe as universes, you have my attention. Okay. Yeah, you have my attention. So in June, there was a little window, it was very short, that I was able to move up to Minnesota to live with my sister, Erin, and her husband, Bob, and Luna the Wonder Poodle. Because I'll tell you what, for those of us who have dogs during this time, can I get an amen? And cats, we're not leaving cats out, or iguanas, or birds. I'm just saying, dogs. I so love dogs. They have been the great healers for me in my life, and especially now. So I got to Minnesota, and I thought, I'll get a job at Target. They've got a couple of them up there. It's the land of 10,000 lakes and 10,000 Target stores in Minnesota, where everyone is so nice. I know it's cold, but it's a nice cold in Minnesota. And I live in Victoria, Excelsior area on Lake Minnetonka nearby. It is so beautiful that when I first got there and started, seeing my surroundings, my eyes would well up. Often like they do here, I grew up in Crystal Lake back, when the earth was still cooling, and it was a path. And I loved it. I had just a beautiful time living in Crystal Lake. So I get to Minnesota, and there really wasn't the option of working at Target. So I got some unemployment. I'm grateful for that. And I just thought, I'm going to wait this out a little bit. I'll do some online things. Unity in Naperville was one of the first, when I was still in Evanston at the time, one of the first live streams I did. It was magnificent, and I told everyone I knew from that moment on, when I did the live stream with Rev Kitty, Unity in Naperville knows how to do this. They're doing the best job I've seen with live stream. Really. Yeah. Just magnificent. Parker, the whole team, Cindy, everybody is doing a magnificent job, and it shows. And the music especially, really, I got to say, I've been to other churches. This is just how it's done. It's so great and so inspiring. So I thought, well, I'll keep doing this, but it was not my calling any longer. I mean, it's been my calling for a long time. And I'm not saying it wasn't my calling still, but it was trying to morph, and I was impeding its morphing because I thought I had a better idea. And I did not. I did not have a better idea. And the great blessing is that I was out of ideas. I was out of my own ideas. And, I was shocked. And I was relieved at the same time. I thought, I cannot push the river one more day in my head. I can't figure it out. I have to put down my broken wand. I'm out of ideas. And that surrender, that level of surrender was just fantastic. And I could not have done it without my past life in New Thought. What I've learned, what I've known, A Course in Miracles, Emmett Fox, Emerson University, being a religious science prayer practitioner, all of it. I need all of it on a daily basis just to get my feet on the floor in the morning and go to sleep with that thought that there is one presence and one power. So I thought, yes, I have a whole new respect for those who could show up every day. Of course, the frontline workers, those who could show up every day, and I started writing again. I had not really wanted to write songs again, and I need to pull up these lyrics just to be sure. I almost have them memorized, but I don't want to miss a word here. Thank you. Isn't this marvelous how we can... they say most people are using 10% of their brains. I'm up to 11% alone with cut and paste. Can I get an amen on that, too? All right. All right. So I thought, things are just going to have to come to me. I'm just going to allow. I love this. You guys, I have to tell you, you're spoiling me. You may never get rid of me. I might just, Thank you, Cindy, for the glorious gift bag that I got, full of things, you guys, that were so me, and the gorgeous card. Thank you so much. So I would say the last year has been for me about allowing Spirit to guide me, allowing myself to be guided, and not say, you know what, really, I think it'd be better. It's like, okay, if you think so, Meg, you go right ahead. Yeah, you do that. You do that your way. So allowing and then just taking it in. Just take it in. Just listen to the voice, the good voice, not the one that says, you should probably... No, you might want to go here, that voice. So the 2 cards that I got in my lovely note were allowing and receiving. I mean, come on, you can't make it up. You cannot make this up. So I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know. Those are my 3 favorite words now, you guys. I'm not kidding. I'm not making that up. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I'll get back to you on that.
Of all the many names for God, and there are quite a few, some as old as time itself, and some seem rather new. I've got a favorite, and maybe you do too. Mine is out of
the blue, out of the blue, out of the blue. It all worked out and everything came through. Songs were sung and deals were done, and the time, well, it just flew, and it all came out of the blue. At times I feel so full of doubt and don't know where I fit. Tired and my mind keeps saying, might as well just quit. Then just when I get quiet, 'cause that something tells me to, the answer comes out of the blue, out of the blue, out of the blue, where everything's created old and new. You had the best idea, and you knew what to do, 'cause it all came out of the blue. Everything's created twice, first in thought and then in form. You have been creating from the moment you were born. Out of the blue, out of the blue. Whether or not you believe it's true, just your being here is the greatest clue that you came out of the blue. Yeah, we all came out of the blue. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know, girl, that one took me a while. That one took me a while. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Kim Char, you know, sometimes they come quickly and sometimes they come slowly, but that one, that took a little time. But I knew it was in there. So that's what I want to leave you with today. That it's in there, all your creativity, all your guidance, all your... And when you need some time to sort of let it settle, you know, it's kind of like letting it settle and keeping it active at the same time, you know, moments in and out. I knew, you know, I got the gift of the idea, and then, so I also wanted to presence this book because I love it. It's by Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Eat, Pray, Love, and this is her love, and this is her book. This is her love. She loves to write. This is her book, Big Magic. In fact, she loves to write so much that she took a vow with her writing. She made a vow to her writing and said, I will never make you support me financially. I will always support you. Y'all, I heard that, and again, it's like when I heard New Thought first. It was like, again, okay. Because, well, we live in a world that uses money as an exchange for goods. You know, before it used to be, you know, when time started, it was, well, I make jugs and you make rugs. How about, do you need a jug? because I need a rug, and then it became, I got a couple jugs, and I got a couple rugs. So evolution of thought. And so I thought, what would it be like to take what I love and support it? And I thought, it might be time to learn how to do something new, something I love. I love coaching, and I love working with people who are getting their lives back on track. And especially now, during the pandemic, there was a huge surge in alcohol, drug, and gaming. And it happens quickly. Recovery is possible. But now it takes a team of people. And I am proud to be on teams like that. There's a caseworker, there's a therapist, there's a meds specialist for those people in recovery who have something called co-occurring disorder. It's a dual addiction. They might have to take antidepressants and other things. So there's so much help. Then there's a coach. Then there's a companion who will help you with the daily. Sometimes when we're getting clean and sober, it's like beyond maybe brushing teeth, I'm a little bit lost. That's so normal. That's so normal. People like myself can help you put a day together, and help you put a week together, and take you to your therapy appointment, and take you to a meeting, and go for a walk, and let's make a smoothie, and let's make the bed, and when it becomes that simple again for all of us, just show up at the coffee cup, show up at the toothbrush, let's keep showing up. And always with the question in mind, for me, my question in mind is, who do I want to be in the new world? What do I want to make a vow to that I will make sure that you are good? Elizabeth Gilbert has been a bartender and a waitress and a ranch hand. She was a ranch hand, but that's the vow she made. I will never. And I think that's what happens to a lot of artists who think, this is what I do, and I need to make a living, and it's like, yeah, it's going to be okay. So I love her chapter. I marked a couple chapters. It's a terrific book. But speaking of ideas out of the blue, inspiration comes out of the blue. And so this is a little chapter, how ideas work. And I am aware this is not especially modern or rational. She said, I should explain at this point that I've spent my entire life in devotion to creativity. And along the way, I've developed a set of beliefs about how it works and how to work with it that is entirely and unapologetically based upon magical thinking. And when I refer to magic here, I mean it literally. Like in the Hogwarts sense. I am referring to the supernatural, the mystical, the inexplicable, the surreal, the divine, the transcendent, the otherworldly, because the truth is, I believe that creativity is a force of enchantment, not entirely human in its origins. I believe it comes out of the blue. I'm aware that this is not an especially modern or rational way of seeing things. It is decidedly unscientific. Just the other day, I heard a respected neurologist say, it was in an interview, the creative process may seem magical, but it is not magic. With all due respect, I disagree. I believe the creative process is both magical and magic, because here is what I choose to believe about how creativity functions. I believe that our planet is inhabited not only by animals and plants and bacteria and viruses, but also, and this was written in 2015, but also by ideas. You are an idea in the mind of God. Ideas are a disembodied energetic form. They are completely separate from us, but capable of interacting with us, albeit strangely. Ideas have no material body, but they do have consciousness. And they most certainly have will, one of the 12 powers. Ideas are driven by a single impulse: to be made manifest. And the only way an idea can be made manifest in our world is through collaboration with a human partner. Sound familiar? We are God's hands and feet and voice. It is only through a human's efforts that an idea can be escorted out of the ether and into the realm of the actual. Unity principle is everywhere, everywhere present. The truth is the truth. We take the magic, we combine it with the science, and we have a healed world on a one day at a time basis. Let's go to meditation. Oh, the blower just went off at that perfect time. Out of the blue, it happened. So let's take in a breath. Shoulders to ears, and then just adjust your neck a little bit. Close your eyes or get a soft gaze. It's not about taking anything with us when we come to this place. You don't need anything. Just that beautiful open heart. And the breath. Come to you without my list of all life's knots I can't untwist, but just to be here in your midst is all I really need. And to sit here quietly loving you, you loving me, in the silence, in the peace, is all I need to be. Hallelujah. know there's one presence and one power in our lives and in the universe. God, the good, omnipotent. All this good, all this love, all this light is here and now, present in, around, and through us. So we take this moment in the silence to honor this presence. Of all life's knots I can't untwist, but just to be here in your midst, that's all I'll ever need. And to sit here quietly, loving you, you loving me, in the silence, in the peace is all I need to be. Come back to this moment. Your seat, the room, the air, knowing that all is well, all is well, all manner of things are well.
Stay in this quiet place for a few more minutes, this beautiful, blessed place, as we move into the time in our service when we share in our tithes and our love offerings. That was so moving. And I want to thank you all in advance for your support of Unity. As you know, we have multiple ways that you can share your love offerings. If you're joining us online, just scroll down, look for the donation button. We're honored to receive your donation in that way. If you're here in the service, the ushers will be coming around. And as always, you're welcome to write a check and mail it to Unity in Naperville, P.O. Box 9733, Naperville, Illinois, 60567. So thank you again. Please join me in speaking the blessing for our offering. The words are on the screen. Together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Thank you, ushers.
I need to take a poll. I could do amazing things, or I could do this really funny song I just wrote for the offertory. I mean, I wrote for this offertory time. I could do amazing things, and I'll be doing it at the concert, I'm sure. But I want to take a vote. Who would like to hear amazing things? Funny song. Funny song? Okay, funny song. Oh, good answer. Yeah, because you guys, it's okay to laugh at stuff, right? We need to laugh. I'm so grateful to the comics, especially Sebastian Maniscalco. Have you seen him? Oh my gosh, he makes me laugh. So, he's a kook, but he's a great kook. And I don't know, I have a true affection for Italians. I'm Irish, of course I have a true affection for Italians. And I need my phone for this, because this song is called Questions You Can't Google. Yeah, believe it or not. At least, I'm sure you could, but you might get some very strange answers from Siri. Now I love me some Google, Siri, and Alexa too. And when I've got some questions, I know what to do. I say, hey Siri, what's the time? Hey Siri, what's the time?
It's 11:43 a.m.
That's right. Alexa, what's new? But I've got some questions and they don't have a clue. Like, how right is rain? How fit is a fiddle? Where exactly do I go to meet you in the middle? How pleased is Punch? How tough are nails? What's gonna work when all else fails? Tell me, how well does a rock sleep? How crazy is a loon? What time exactly is I'll see you soon? How dead is a doornail? Are cucumbers so cool? And I can't be completely sure, I'm nobody's fool. But how right is rain? How fit is a fiddle? Where exactly do I go to meet you in the middle? How pleased is Punch? How tough are nails? What's gonna work when all else fails? Maybe valid questions or just fun banter, but everybody's favorite is how happy is a camper? How right is rain? How fit is a fiddle? How drunk is that skunk? Did Whistler's mother whittle? How well does a log sleep? How mad is that hatter? How long will the willow weep before it starts to matter? Now, you might think I'm goofy and shouldn't give a graham cracker, but I absolutely have to know how happy is a clam. Yes! How right is rain? How fit is fiddle? Where exactly do I go to meet you in the middle? How well does a rock sleep? How happy is that camper? What's gonna really need? Now, again, you might think these are valid questions or just fun banter, but really, everybody wants to know, right? How happy is a camper? How right is rain? How fit is a fiddle? Where exactly do I go to meet you in the middle? How pleased is Punch? How tough are nails? What's gonna work when all else fails? When all else fails. Thank you very much. Thank you, Unity in Naperville. To everybody watching out there in cyberspace, thank you for joining us.
Wow. All right, one more time, Megon McDonough. Thank you. So we did stay in that quiet space for just a few more minutes, and then we went into the really fun space, which was awesome. Thank you. That was wonderful. So now I'd like to make the announcements that fun, but I just think I'm going to read them and have done with it because I can't do that. So thank you, Megan. That was just wonderful. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay, so if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. We just want to know who you are. We're happy to have you here. If you're joining us online for the first time, welcome. I hope that you can feel our love. You can just feel what a wonderful, uplifting community we are. If you're here in person for the first time, stop and chat with us. We love to talk. If you want to know more about what's going on, you can get weekly updates every Tuesday morning in our newsletter, our e-newsletters. You'll sign up at unityinnaperville.org, or you can send an email to admin@unityinnaperville.org, and we'll get you signed up that way. Today at 1 o'clock, there's more. Yay! Woo! Megan will be here for a concert. If you haven't bought your ticket yet, it's available out in the front room, $20. I don't know what to say. I don't need to say anything. You've just experienced this. So come join us at 1 o'clock. We also, as you know, Kitty has a few more weeks to rest and rejuvenate herself. So next Sunday, we have tickets available for Denise Rosier. Oh, yes. Yeah. And August 29th, Shelley Siebert will be here. Shelley! And she'll be doing a drumming workshop. So bring your old yogurt container, bring your cymbals. She'll have... Okay, maybe bigger than drums. Yeah. We need soprano drums, right? And I'm sure she'll have. Will she?
No,
have
she always has a bag of goodies. Shelley Cyber does.
Yeah. So
you'll be prepared.
Yes, coming up. All right, and lunch online still going on Tuesday and Thursday at noon. Bring your lunch or don't bring your lunch. Sign in for 5 minutes. Sign in for the whole hour. Say hello to people you don't know. Say hello to the people you do know. It's a great time. If we can't be together in person, then we can get together online. And mark your calendar for our Sunday picnic, September 12th. Wow, coming up pretty soon. Yeah, so more details to come on that. It's very mysterious, but it'll be fun. We always have fun. And as always, one-on-one prayer support is available for you after the service. Our prayer chaplains are available, so what you'll want to do is send an email to prayer@unityinnaperville.org. Put your phone number in there, and in the subject line, if you put prayer on call, that'd help, but I guess you don't need to because they know how to read emails. So a prayer chaplain will call you by 1 p.m. today. And if you want more details on everything that's going on in Unity, just go to unityinnaperville.org, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook. So I think that's it.
That's it. I have a question, Megan. Do you have any CDs or music available today?
No.
No CDs available.
Okay. Online.
Everything's
Is it
available online.
MeganMcDonough.com?
Yeah, it's
Megan.
Megon.
Megon.com. Very good.
Spotify.
MeganMegan.com.
With an O on Spotify and iTunes.
It's because when people hear your name, they go, Megan. Megan.
Megan.
Megan. Wow.
All right. So, you know how we end our services. Let's have one more song. Please stand as you're able.
So what'll happen is I'll fill in a word, and you'll sing that word. Sound good? I've got the magic of God in me. I've got the magic of God in me. I've got everything I need. I've got everything I need. I've got it all. I've got it made. I've got it oh so good. I've got the voice of God in me. I've got the voice of God in me. I've got everything I need. I've got everything.
Amen. All right. I do want to let you know after the service today, we are not doing our usual chat and conversation. That will be back in the future, I hope, because that's so much fun. But we have to all run out and have lunch so we can get back for Megan's concert. Megan's concert.
Megan.
So, Megan, with an O. All right. Please join me in speaking our closing affirmation. The words are on the screen. Together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The presence of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And all is well. Amen. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you at 1 o'clock.
Parker, can I get guitar?
Parker, can we have Kevin's guitar?
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Everybody, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel. Sing them harmonies, Kevin. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. People get ready.
There's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, just get on board.
All you need is faith. Hear the diesels humming. Don't need no ticket. Yeah, just think of the Lord and go. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
One love, one heart.
Let's get together and feel. Oh, let's take it up there. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, oh, one heart. Let's get together and feel. Oh, go, keep on swaying, Kathy. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together, big ending, and feel.